Dear students, in this class, one more important electron displacement effect, namely mesomeric effect, will be discussed. Mesomeric effect is otherwise called resonance effect. Sometimes it is also called conjugative effect. Requires 2 or 3 lectures to complete this topic. So this is the lecture number 1 for mesomeric effect. Already we discussed inductive effect, which is spreading through sigma electrons. And beyond third carbon, inductive effect is practically nil. We already studied. This is a different situation, mesomeric effect. This is the effect which is causing spreading through pi electrons in the molecule. So, mesomeric effect in a simple way can be defined as causing permanent polarization, in pi bond or pi electrons. In pi bond or pi electrons. Or simply we can write it as causing polarization, permanent polarization via pi electron cloud. You can write in this manner, via pi electron cloud is called mesomeric effect. This is the most simple definition of mesomeric effect. Mesomeric effect can be better understood only through resonance structures. And so mesomeric effect is completely dependent on resonance. And so mesomeric effect is sometimes called resonance effect. If there is no conjugation, there is no mesomeric effect. Conjugation between what and what we have to know. And so in other terms it is also called conjugative effect. So finally mesomeric effect is dependent on resonance effect. But resonance effect is individual. It is not depending on the mesomeric effect. We can write resonance structure for some molecules where mesomeric effect cannot be seen. But without resonance structures, you cannot understand the mesomeric effect. That is why mesomeric effect is understood better through resonance, and so this is also called resonance effect. Anyhow, this will be taking place in the ground state of the molecule, and so it is permanent polarization. It takes place in the ground state of the molecule. So, it is a permanent polarization effect. Just like inductive effect, this is also permanent polarization effect. Right? In the inductive effect, it is spreading through sigma electrons, but in the mesomeric effect, it spreads through generally pi electrons. And if you want to understand the mesomeric effect clearly, you have to take a group attached to sp2 carbon carrying double bond. So here you have to consider a group attached to sp2 carbon carrying pi bond. Then only mesomeric effect can be seen. What type of group it is? You can take here a group. It may be electron withdrawing group or electron releasing group. Both terms you can take here, electron releasing group as well as electron withdrawing group and attached to sp2 carbon. That can be understood here. So here we are take sp2 carbon to which a group is attached. A group like NO2, a group like OH, a group like X. Like this you can take a group like NH2, a group like COOH, CHO, like this. Any group you can take here that is attached to sp2 carbon. Don't forget this is sp2 carbon carrying pi bond. In the case of inductive effect, the group is attached to sp3 carbon. In the case of mesomeric effect, group is attached to sp2 carbon or simply you can say unsaturated carbon. Even sp carbon also you can take. What is going to happen here? Causing polarization via pi electron cloud. And here one is pi bond, other one is sigma bond. You have to take the polarization through pi bond, then you can call it mesomeric effect. That is possible only when a group is attached to sp2 carbon. A group like NO2 I am now considering. So clearly if you write here C double bond C NO2. This is the group. That group is containing a double bond. A double bond is existing between two hetero atoms. Thereby, that gets polarization. It moves towards more electronegative atom, namely oxygen here. This movement can be shown like this, bent arrow mark. When this pi bond is moving towards O gets negative charge, nitrogen gets positive charge, and thereby nitrogen is made electron deficient. And to that nitrogen, pi bond is in conjugation. To that nitrogen, pi bond is in conjugation. And so, this nitrogen seeks the electron cloud from the conjugated pi bond. This is the conjugated pi bond, like this. Then, you can write another structure. That is nothing but the resonance structure. So, here, what can you write? C, single bond C, double bond N, single bond O minus, coordinate bond O. This positive charge is now obtained here in this carbon. This is the negative charge. So you are causing polarization in this pi bond with the help of the nitro group. The group is in conjugation with the pi bond. Whenever a group is in conjugation with the pi bond, then that pi bond can be polarized. The causing polarization through conjugate pi bond is nothing but the mesomeric effect. And to show the mesomeric effect, you are now writing the resonance forms, resonance structures. This is the way. Similarly, you can take one more case like this, C double bond C, OH I am considering here. This is a group having two lone pairs. First atom of the group which is connected to carbon, if it is carrying lone pair, using that lone pair, pi bond can be polarized. For this lone pair, pi bond is in conjugation. Pi lone pair is in conjugation. Pi sigma pi, that is pi by conjugation. Pi sigma lone pair conjugation. Pi sigma positive charge, pi positive charge conjugation. In that way, you can take the conjugation with pi bond. Pi to pi, pi to lone pair, pi to positive charge, pi to negative charge, pi to odd electron containing atom. All these are conjugations. In all these cases, we can show the mesomeric effect. And so here what happens? This oxygen which is a lone pair releases the electron cloud toward the sp2 carbon. In this we have to show like this. in this way. Then this carbon automatically pushes the electron cloud toward the other carbon. Once again, you are able to write the resonance structures. C, single bond C, double bond O, H. O gives lone pair of its own, and so it gets a positive charge. And this pi electron density is settled on this carbon, it gets a negative charge. This is negative, this is positive. Once again, these two are the resonance forms. In this way, we are able to write the resonance forms when the group having a pi bond in between two atoms is in conjugation with the pi bond, or a first atom the group which is containing at least one lone pair, then when it is attached to sp2 carbon, it is also causing polarization in the conjugated pi bond. This type of effect is called mesomeric effect. Mesomeric effect is represented by capital M, or sometimes you can also write it as resonance effect R. And so here, if you consider carefully, here electron displacement is towards the group. Electron displacement is towards the group. Electron displacement is towards the group. Then it is negative effect. That is known as minus M. That is known as minus M. All the electron withdrawing groups will be having minus effect. All the electron releasing groups will be having positive effect. And this is through mesomeric effect. And here electron displacement is towards the, not towards the group, it is away from the group like this. So electron displacement is away from the group. That is why it is plus M. Plus M means electron releasing group, minus M means electron withdrawing group. And here you have to understand clearly one point. Any group, when attached to sp2 carbon, it exerts mesomeric effect. You have to think on that line. And a trick you can use now. All the groups, when attached to sp3 carbon, they will be exerting negative inductive effects except alkyl group. Okay? All the groups which are exerting negative inductive effects, when those groups are attached to sp2 carbon, some of them will be electron releasing groups, some of them will be electron withdrawing groups. So this is the generalization. Same groups, when attached to sp2 carbon, unsaturated carbon, some of them will be electron withdrawing groups, some of them will be releasing groups, some of them minus M, some of them plus M, because they are causing polarization via pi electron cloud. And here, if you take the group, if that group is containing a group like NO2, it is containing a pi bond in between two atoms. Itself undergoes polarization, and thereby it is seeking the electron cloud from the conjugate pi bond, mesomeric effect. The first atom of the group is containing at least one lone pair. Always those groups will be releasing the electron cloud towards the sp2 carbon, thereby causing polarization in the conjugate pi bond. This is plus M. Okay? So now we have to divide plus M and minus M groups separately. We can take some more examples here to understand clearly, practical examples, and then see what is the difference between resonance and mesomeric effect also. We can bring the clarity. Please note it. Now let us consider some bonds which are in conjugation, where the mesomeric effect is possible. When there is pi-pi conjugation, That means the pi bond must be present in the group, and this pi bond should be in the C double bond C. And pi lone pair, pi positive charge, pi negative charge, or even take pi and an atom containing odd electron. These should be in conjugation. That means pi should be separated by sigma bond, pi lone pair should be separated by sigma bond, pi positive charge separated by sigma bond, pi negative charge separated by sigma bond. Then it is in conjugation. If it is having pi sigma conjugation, it is said to be pi conjugation, and the mesomeric effect can be extended throughout the molecule. There is no break at all in the middle. And so these are the conjugative effects. When there is in conjugation, mesomeric can be seen through resonance forms. Now we have to consider the mesomeric effect, minus m as well as plus m. One is minus m. This is the first atom of the group should contain at least one lone pair, or atom itself should contain at least one lone pair. Then all these will be releasing the electron cloud towards the unsaturated carbon, and so these come under the category of plus mesomeric effect. These will be coming under the category of plus mesomeric effect. These are plus m. Right? Or on the other hand, if the group contains a pi bond between two heteroatoms, then that is in conjugation with the pi bond attached to unsaturated carbon, they will be withdrawing the electron density from the conjugate pi bond, showing the resonance forms, and such one becomes a minus mesomeric effect. All these are electron withdrawing grooves. All these are electron releasing grooves. Right? So some examples are given here. Even here you can take cyanide-like groups. Any acid group is electron withdrawing. Like this you can consider. Now, if you take the group, the first atom of the group or group should contain at least one lone pair, then always it is plus m. How is the lone pair push? That can be shown in the resonance form. OH group, O contains two lone pairs. One lone pair is sufficient to cause the mesomeric effect. This is the alkoxy group. O contains two lone pairs. Amino, nitrogen contains one lone pair. Alkyl amino, dialkyl amino, all these cases where the amino group will be containing one lone pair, or even you can take one more NHAC acyl group. Then also nitrogen contains a lone pair, that is also releasing, but to lesser extent. And all these are the halo groups. Attached to sp2 carbon. Halo groups attached to sp2 carbon are specifically interested. Very specifically interested. We will think that they are releasing, and practically they are seen to be electron withdrawing and attached to benzene ring. Because in the case of benzene, all the carbons are sp2 carbons. When all these groups are attached to benzene ring, then you can see the mesomeric effect applications more and more. So all these are electron releasing groups, they are bearing lone pair. Or even you can take here anions. You can take anion like O minus. Any anion which is having charge containing two electrons, that will be pushing the electrons easily than the neutral natural group. So this is O minus is also electron releasing, because this is equal to a pair of electrons present in the charge. Pushing the charge is more easier than pushing the lone pair, and that is, this is better electron releasing than this. And even you can take here CO minus. These are all electron releasing groups included in this case. And here you can take mesomeric effect, minus mesomeric, electron withdrawing group, pi bond displacement is towards the group. That happens only when the pi bond is present in between the two heteroatoms of the group. Nitro group, here pi bond is present between nitrogen and oxygen, it is easily polarizable towards oxygen, nitrogen gets positive charge, and so it seeks the electron density which is in conjugation. Similarly, aldehyde, C double bond O, C double bond O ketone, COOH, C double bond once again pi bond, ester, acid chloride, amide, in all these cases, groups contain pi bond in between two heteroatoms. And in turn, when these are attached to sp2 carbon, all these will be exerting minus mesomeric effect, withdrawing the electron density through conjugate pi bond, showing the resonance forms. Similarly, you can take cyanide, C double bond like this. S4 is also, S contains a double bond O and OH, another double bond O and OH, and thereby you can write like this, S double bond O, OH. This is S4H automatically. And this pi bond is polarizable, sulfur becomes electron deficient, seeks the electron cloud, and so this is also electron withdrawing. All these groups are electron withdrawing groups when attached to sp2 carbon. How they are withdrawing? Let us try to check it, taking certain examples. Okay? Please note it. Now let us consider certain examples here. First I am taking acrolein. Vinyl aldehyde is called acrolein. CH2 double bond CH, this is vinyl, this is aldehyde. Vinyl aldehyde is called acrolein. To this sp2 carbon group is attached. This group is containing pi bond, and so it causes polarization via pi electron cloud. Mesomeric effect. Displacement is towards the group, so minus mesomeric effect. You have to write the resonance forms for this case. CH2 double bond CH single bond C double bond OH. You have to show the polarization. Pi bond is polarized towards O. C gets positive charge. That seeks the electron cloud towards it. You have to write like this. Resonance condition is indicated by double-headed arrow mark like this. So you will get here CH2 single bond CH double bond C single bond O minus H. And this is losing the electron density, so it gets positive charge. And this is getting negative charge. These are the two resonance structures. And electron displacement is toward, this is the group. This is the group. Electron displacement is towards the group. And so this is having minus mesomeric effect. Through minus M, we are able to write the resonance forms. So minus mesomeric can be easily understood by virtue of the resonance forms here. And of course, if in the examination, out of these two, which is more stable, which is contributing more resonance energy towards the resonance hybrid. If you ask like that, then there are certain conditions in the resonance forms. Neutral resonance form is always stable than that resonance form in which charges are separated. In this, charges are separated. This is the neutral resonance form. And therefore, this is more stable than this. Don't forget. So this is the minus mesomeric that can be understood. Similarly, I am taking vinyl chloride, more important example, already seen in the case of delocalization bonds and localized bonds. Please refer to it. Lecture was given on it. Vinyl chloride, vinyl group, to which chloro group is attached. Chloro group is having lone pairs. Actually, chloro group is having 3 lone pairs, out of which 1 lone pair is sufficient to cause the effect. You need to consider all while writing the resonance forms here. So here, this chlorine having lone pair, using this polarization is causing this. In what way? You have to show the resonance form. For that, this chlorine is throwing the electron cloud towards the other carbon. So this is flowing toward in between these two. Then what happens? This pi bond will be shifted toward this carbon. So you have to write the resonance form like this. CH2, single bond CH, double bond Cl. Cl is giving its lone pair, so it gets positive charge. And CH2 is getting the whole electron cloud, it gets negative charge. In this way, vinyl chloride resonance forms are these two. How the electron flow is taking place? Away from the group. Electron flow is away from the group. Electron flow is away from the group. And so it is electron releasing group plus M. It is electron releasing group and this is electron withdrawing group. In this way we can show the mesomeric effect through resonance forms. Resonance does not completely depend upon mesomeric effect. You can take, for example, this is the example to you. Already discussed in the localized and delocalized bonds, please refer to it. This example was taken. All the carbons are sp2 carbons. There is pi-pi conjugation. So it undergoes delocalization. Where there is pi-pi conjugation, there is delocalization. And so in the case of mesomeric effect also delocalization is there. But delocalization concept is better understood through resonance structures. When there is delocalization, we can write the resonance structures. Completely discussed there in that chapter. In what way? Actually, the pi bond should be present in between these two also, because this is the sp2 carbon, this is the sp2 carbon. Those should also be containing pi bond. To show that, you have to take the resonance structures. This pi bond is moving like this. And this carbon seeks the electron from this. So, you will get here CH2, single bond CH, double bond CH, single bond CH2. Here it is getting negative charge because the electron cloud is completely shifted onto this. It is losing the electron cloud, so it gets positive charge. In that way. Or on the other hand, sometimes it so happens. The cloud will be coming like this, and this will be going towards this. In this way, towards left. And here, in this case, the charges will be reversed. This is losing the electron cloud, gets positive charge. This is gaining the electron cloud, gets negative charge. So these are the resonance structures. Resonance can be seen here. Out of all these three, which is more stable? These are the charge separation, there is a charge separation, here there is no charge separation. Out of the three, this is the most stable. And this is what you can call pure resonance. It is pure resonance. This is nothing but resonance condition. Where is the mesomeric effect in it? This is the pi bond and this is the pi bond in conjugation. They are the same, not the same. This cannot be treated as a group because both are the one group to the other. They cannot be treated. So once repeated again, you can write the resonance structures through delocalization. This is the pure resonance structures. What effect is there? There is no mesomeric effect in this case seen. So in that way, resonance effect, resonance condition differs from mesomeric effect. But whatever mesomeric effect is there to understand the delocalization, completely you have to seek from the help from the resonance. And so it is also called resonance effect. If there is no conjugation, there is no delocalization, there is no mesomeric effect. And so it is also called conjugative effect. Now we can take some more examples here. In this case, please note it. Mesomeric effect is more important when groups are attached to benzene ring. When groups are attached to benzene ring. Here you have to get one clarity. What is that clarity? All the negative inductive effect showing groups, when attached to sp2 carbon, some are separated as plus M, some are separated as minus M. But all these groups, though they are attached to sp2 carbon, certainly they will be having minus I effect only. So in these cases, both mesomeric effect and inductive effect can be seen. But in the case of sp3 carbon, only inductive effect is seen. Right? So in this case, you have to understand these groups when attached to benzene ring. Benzene ring containing compounds you have to take. And one more thing, alkyl groups. When alkyl group is attached to sp3 carbon, always inductive effect plus I. Always releasing. The same alkyl group is attached to sp2 carbon, there is no mesomeric effect. There hyperconjugation comes into the field. So their alkyl group when attached to sp2 carbon releases the electron cloud through hyperconjugation. That is separate topic. Hyperconjugation is particularly introduced for alkyl group when it is attached to sp2 carbon. That is special case. Only for alkyl groups the hyperconjugation concept is introduced. And anyhow, all these three effects can be seen at a time. Then you have to go first priority to mesomeric effect, next priority to hyperconjugation, least priority to inductive effect. Which is dominating, you have to decide the answer only through mesomeric effect. If mesomeric is not seen, hyperconjugation inductor there, you have to give the priority to hyperconjugation. If there is no hyperconjugation, you have to give the answer only basing on inductive effect. Okay? Now I have to take some more examples. Please note it. All the carbons in the benzene ring are sp2 carbons. Benzene ring is containing delocalized pi electron clouds. It is having 3 alternate pi bonds. This is the benzene ring. Alternate pi bonds. You can take here benzene ring, alternate pi bonds. One more resonance structure you can take here. The alternate pi bonds are altered. You will get like this. And so this is the resonance condition. Many more structures can also be written. These two are important, which are called Kekuले structures. And for this you can write the resonance hybrid like this. This is the pi electron density containing 6 electrons, 2 plus 2 plus 2. All the 6 are delocalized, delocalizing on all our 6 carbons. This is the benzene condition. In the benzene, carbons are sp2 carbons. All the carbons are sp2 carbons. To such a carbon now, you are attaching nitro group. This is what you call nitrobenzene. Nitro group is attached to sp2 carbon here. It is electron withdrawing to minus m. So nitro group here operates minus m. Through minus m, you have to write the resonance structures. In what way? Just observe. This is polarized like this. O gets negative charge, N gets positive charge, and this is seeking the pi electron density, which is in conjugation. This is in conjugation. So this bond is, you have to write to the center of the bond. So you can write double bond N, coordinate bond O, O minus. This is shifted to this. This carbon is losing the electron density, so it is plus. This is plus. With respect to nitro group, ortho, para, ortho. These two are meta positions. 1, 2 position is ortho, 1, 5 position is ortho, 1, 6 position is ortho, 1, 3, 1, 5 is meta, 1, 4 is para. There are 3 positions are the meta para positions. So here in this case, NO2 group plus charge is obtained. You see, this is the pi bond, this is the sigma bond, and sigma bond positive charge. Positive charge and pi bond are separated by sigma bond. This is called conjugation now. Pi positive charge conjugation is present now. Then the positive charged carbon causes polarization in the conjugate pi bond. It seeks the electron cloud from it. In what way? Just you can show like this. So here you can write one more structure, double bond. You can write finally like this, NO2 minus. This bond is flowing like this. This carbon is losing the electron density. This is like this. Once again, this is the pi bond, sigma bond, pi bond. Pi positive conjugation. And thereby, this seeks the electron density towards it. Another pi bond is delocalizing in the benzene ring, 1 bent arrow mark will be there. And the negative charge is delocalizing in the benzene ring, 2 arrow marks will be there. That is the hint. So here, you can write double bond NO2 minus. This is flowing towards this gets positive charge. And finally, This is positive charge, sigma bond, pi bond. The pi bond will be taken by this carbon ion. And so this positive charge goes to this, plus minus gets cancelled. It is now obtained as nitro. Nitrobenzene, the upstate of nitrobenzene, the pi bond present in the nitrobenzene is altered. Meanwhile, you are getting 3 resonance forms. So this is the nitro group. These are the resonance forms. Resonance forms you are trying now writing only through pi positive charge conjugation. Don't forget. So benzene ring containing groups, these are very important. This is the case of electron withdrawing groups. You can take any electron withdrawing group like CHO, like SO3H, like COOH, etc. Suppose you are taking OH group. OH is containing 2 lone pairs. One lone pair is sufficient here to cause the polarization. Now, this is the lone pair, sigma bond, pi bond. So, lone pair, sigma, pi. This is LP. LP is in conjugation pi because they are separated by sigma bond. So, delocalization takes place in between these two. For that purpose, you have to write the resonance structures. And so, here, what happens? The lone pair is pushed by oxygen towards the carbon. This carbon pushes the pi electron towards the orthocarbon. What is going to happen? Just observe. Here you will get double bond. O is pushing the lone pair, so it gets positive charge, no doubt. This cloud is settled on this carbon, so it gets negative charge. Negative charge means 2 electron cloud, because this bond contains 2 electrons. All the 2 electrons are falling onto the carbon, so it gets negative charge. Now, this is the negative charge, sigma bond and pi bond. Negative charge and pi bond separated by sigma bond. So, this is in conjugation. Delocalization. Delocalization can be shown through resonance forms. And so what happens here? This carbanion pushes the electron cloud towards the other carbon. This carbon pushes the electron cloud towards the para carbon. Now you can write like this. Double bond OH plus and O. This bond is flowing like this. This cloud is settled on this. This is negative charge. Once again, negative charge, sigma bond, negative pi bond. Once you have to take the delocalization through resonance. So this carbon pushes the electron cloud towards it, and so this carbon pushes the electron cloud towards the orthocarbon. Then what happens? Just you can see. So the negative charge is on the orthocarbon. This is in conjugation with the pi bond. Negative charge sigma pi. So this pi bond is dragged towards the carbon. This carbon pushes the electron towards that carbon, and the pi bond goes to oxygen. So this bond goes to oxygen. It gets negative charge. Positive negative gets cancelled, and this electron cloud is flowing between these 2 carbons, it gets a double bond character. So you will get here of course you write it. These are the resonance structures. In all these cases, here negative charge is delocalizing. Here positive charge is delocalizing. For these two, you can write the resonance hybrids. In what way? Just observe here. In the upper case, nitro group is there. This is double bond character nitrogen. Charge is delocalizing from this carbon through this carbon up to this carbon, or through ortho through para. So up to this extent, you have to write the dotted ring. And positive charge is delocalized there. This is the delocalization. You cannot include this carbon because it is young pi bond, already 4 bonds. If you get the delocalization, you have to remove the charge once again. This is, so in spite of this, for this you can write in this manner. This is the nitrobenzene. This is the resonance hybrid structure. This is the combination of these three structures, resonance hybrid. This is what you call resonance hybrid for nitrobenzene. Similarly, for these three also you can write resonance hybrid, double bond OH plus. Here reduce as a delocalizer from ortho to ortho through para. Meanwhile, 2 pi bonds are also shifting. For the 2 pi bonds, you have to tie dotted ring, open dotted ring, and charge is delocalized minus. This is the resonance hybrid for the three resonance structures. And for this, if you write the resonance structure, this is for reaction purpose, you will write like this. This is the mechanism purpose. So, how? Here we are having plus mesomeric effect, electron releasing, minus mesomeric effect, electron withdrawing. So, benzene ring containing groups, if you take here, those are more important for the mesomeric applications. Many bits are there on this. So, this is how to write the resonance structures for the electron withdrawing group containing benzene ring, electron releasing group containing benzene ring. Even minus charge also you can take. Minus charge will be pushed in spite of the lone pair. That is more easy. Okay? Please note it. Now let us consider the priority sequence of the groups with some plus m, some minus m. As in the case of inductive effect also, here you have to arrange the series. Decreasing order of some groups with plus mesomeric effect or plus R effect, resonance effect. You can write it as plus m effect or plus R effect. Either way you can write. Here also plus minus R effect. Any anion is better electronizing than any other neutral, no charge carrying group. So O minus is better electronizing than CO minus because CO minus is getting stabilization. And here amino group, next OH, next acyl group or NHAC, NHCOCH3, next halo groups. Halo groups are attached to benzene ring are treated as electron withdrawing groups. Special case, a mystery. Theoretically speaking, releasing. Practically speaking, they are withdrawing. There is a competition between mesomeric effect and inductive effect. When both are operated, you have to give importance only to mesomeric effect. According to that, this will be having a category of releasing group. But in particular, in the case of halo group, when it is attached to benzene ring, this is the case where the inductive effect is dominating the mesomeric effect. Because practicality is like that. You cannot dominate practical view. And so in this case, here in this case, inductive effect minus I is dominating plus M. In this case, minus I is dominating plus M when attached to benzene ring. So when attached to benzene ring, these are considered as electron withdrawing groups, though theoretically speaking they are releasing groups. And of course, this is the category that can be discussed later. And some other groups here which are having minus mesomeric effect, all these groups will be having a internal pi bond in between two heteroatoms. NO2 like this, NO2 already seen, C triple bond N, SO3 is already seen, CHO, all are having a pi bond in between two heteroatoms. Like this you can see. In all these cases, a pi bond is present between two heteroatoms, and that is why all they are withdrawing. In that case, If you take the priority sequence here, the most powerful electron withdrawing group is nitro group. When nitro group is there, when aldehyde group is there in the benzene ring, which is most withdrawing, nitro group is most withdrawing. That means it will be more deactivating the benzene ring than the benzaldehydes. In that we have to compare. For comparison, this is more important. So these are the plus sum decreasing order. This is the minus sum decreasing order. You have to remember the sequence here. And now we have to consider the applications, more important. There are many number of applications in the case of mesomeric effect. You can see the acidity of alcohols and phenols, acidity of carboxylic acids, and then whenever substituent is present in the carboxylic acid, what about the acidic character, basic character of amines, and also in the case of alkyl halide, which is undergoing nuclear substitution, why is it not undergoing in the case of chlorobenzene? Similarly, in the case of vinyl chloride, all these aspects can be understood easily by considering resonance effect or mesomeric effect easily. All these come under the category of applications. In the next lecture, lecture 2, we are going to discuss all those applications. If one lecture is not sufficient, we will take one more lecture to complete the application, because the application point is very important in the case of mesomeric effect. Generally, in the competitive examinations, a bit basing on the mesomeric effect will be preferred. And that is, you have to get the better knowledge in the applications of mesomeric effect. Okay? Please note it. Thank you very much for your kind hearing.